Obra TV number Jogusu Auhe. Your number one blogger, your number one social media platform. Obra TV on YouTube, Obra TV on Facebook. And number Jogusu Auhe. NDC Health Work 5. Berekum East Constituency. Yensaka the T-Brekese. Yensaka the developer. Yensaka Elder Simon and Pabin Treme. Yeah, we are parliamentary candidate. Edema NDC party no. Our high and no urgentry and Komogakra. Awe and Jumedia Air Coso. Now he's taking photos and then Nipano Aba and the NDC party needing the knee NDC party needing the knee, but I say. Now, other Simon Pavin Treme, Yanano urgentry and Komo Eka Krana Fe, Yavia. Yatwas, good morning.
Very good morning, my good brother.
Number 30.
Nyamino Madaroma.
So far, grounds at the same.
So far, so good. The change is coming.
All right, you know, strategy, you know, bed to bed near the other. Which areas no Berekum will cover? Now, percentage why squad because we cover saying.
Minua, the Yakova there, Yakobe. My strategy edition, Moody, I can't see a Becano Hania, Abayaguso. And I can assure you, so far so good. Nyamiadaro Mayeguso. The
last time who post, you were on the farms. What informed you going to the farms?
Minya, Jumano de yeah. Na baby I call more any mudins. I was a message I had ma near the dear. Sabi, said the Debia Madika can Australia or Cocondia. Near my Oyama Unkunim Diabano, Sabi and Farm Metrobon Fanto Placaso. And Yeguso. The only thing I can assure you, sir, the victory is becoming an us. And Adebakwa manager Namakuma Tommy Yemne, sir. The people of Berekum have seen the need for change. And they are all a mark, a Jumana and Yadding. What the truth one on Mankasa di Janasum. I had to say, Sabi, gas, Apollo 2 baby. Sir, gas, Apple, gas or baby. Na, Opa Manchester. Certainly it will burst into flames. It will looms up. And it is good. It is good. BBI kama pa BBI kama.
Executive no role so be a play. Executive be a play role.
Obia a play role. Fantastic. Obia yen adwuma. Sabi adwuma ti se no nya ba akofo adwuma. Na obia so eye na adwuma ne kwan so ne pepepe.
I also have asked this question. Now no mama ba you know. Ohe no si Berekum as a constituency no. Modi amaye na nia so. Wa sheda categorically appraise Berekum as a constituency, Berekum East as a constituency. I'm asking, Oti, you know, Mofane saying, is that an affirmation? Say,
Bibi Koso, na Sabi, Nanka Mempesi Yura Mahama Krabeka. A free na proba or bo bonumanta mui. Bibia dia dance here, say, near Messa. Na enunti no ankaza tu na numtu e kan ye no Berekum niema don't know no tegare utimu so bia kondo sense samu beba ya so nsuo nko amfi adu no hwekwan aye nam so bibia ankoyie niema aginsamu o man da hotim kaja bibia ankoso obahu se bibi koso anaka kakra bi aye beto aba amanyofo no de yadwene di agro nti amatimamufo na ye omoya omukuro no omodo Berekum for do Berekum enti niema ankoyie no aye omoya and I think that is the more reason why dom bebre atuadi akire se bi wo hwe dom a eya anya asam ketwa anti niama akoyie pa.
Okay, yeah, that's the other you say ubo juma there, but there are some few things be a few days in the social media say nipa bi never be omun shedan tiase, especially about teaching as a profession. Your sanya manum ni ade ba sometimes you say
let me state this unequivocally clear. Atiefo ni omo amo hweme. I'm putting this on record. I have never, and for the third time, never spoken against teachers by any way or form or by any action. I sincerely respect teachers. I profoundly respect teachers. I reverence them. And I will never speak against teachers. Neither have I sanctioned anybody against teachers. I I know, I am very sure, this is one of the cheap propagandas, flimsy, hollow, disgusting, baseless, frivolous excuses, and cheap propaganda they want to use against me because they know that their ship is sinking. I must say it again. This is baseless. It is hollow. It is flimsy. It is frivolous. It is unfounded. Allegations and cheap propaganda, I must say. Because there is no word, there is no single or iota of truth in what they are saying that I have spoken against teachers. I was once a teacher. I started teaching in 2004. I left GES, Ghana Education Service, in 2012 as a principal superintendent in Berekum Secondary School. How on earth will I speak against a profession I started my career with? How on earth will I sanction people to speak against that profession? So it is baseless, as I said. They have lost the battle, and they want a very cheap propaganda against me. I've heard of a lot of unfounded allegations against me. And I must say, anybody who is watching me, they can go to the extent of saying, even I killed Jesus Christ. They can go to the extent of saying, I even killed Jesus Christ. I care less. I am very focused. I'm far above this. And I remain very resolute and very focused for the action. And certainly, we are going for good. Some of these diversionary tactics, some of these cheap propagandas will not derail my attention. And I don't have their time. I don't have their time to respond to them because everybody in Berekum knows that Elder Simon and Pabin Cheme is an elder of Church of Pentecost, very noble character. I've lived my life beyond reproach. I have lived a very good life. And there is no evidence to the contrary of what I'm saying. So if there's anybody who is saying, I said that, some of my people said what? My goodness. So if anybody says anything, it represents my opinion. Is that person a spokesperson for me? Is that person a spokesperson for the National Democratic Congress?
Who is your spokesperson?
My official spokesperson for the 2020 campaign team for Berekum is Nana Kwadwo Buadu. And I have taken my time to watch that video. You granted that interview. Did anybody say that my opponent is a cheap, common P2 teacher? Did you hear anybody say that?
Dennis in his speech, you know, Kasano, categorical honor or Boko, yes.
Yes. Did he say that again? That again. He was doing a comparison between myself and him. So if anybody says that I know Yasapon is a class 2 teacher, is that an insult? They know me. Honorable Simon and Pabin Cheme is an entrepreneur. Honorable Simon and Pabin Cheme work with NHIA as a regional monetary evaluation officer. Is that an insult? Is that an insult? When people say that they know you and this is what you do as a teacher in this constituency and this is a class you teach, how does that amount to an insult?
I was just more worried. They say, as of now, the person aware say the person was once in the class, and as you are talking, the person is no more in the class.
As a development practitioner, as a development practitioner and development planner for that matter, by profession and by practice, there are 3 indicators or there are 3 parameters in any development planning. That is human resource, capital resource, and natural resource. And among all these 3 parameters, it is the human resource that is more important. And how do you get a quality human resource? Through teaching, through teachers. So if as a development practitioner, development planner for that matter, knowing the importance of GES, knowing the importance of teachers, knowing the importance of teaching to the development of this country, how on earth, in your widest of imagination, in your stretch of thinking, will I speak or sanction anybody to speak against teachers in this time? It's a cheap propaganda.
Without admitting
their ship is sinking and they want to rescue themselves. And I can assure them, no matter what they do, no matter the cheap propaganda they do against me, everybody knows that Simon and Pabin Cheme, I've lived my life beyond reproach. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing, that they will say against me that will fly. Their propaganda will not wash. Okay. And if anybody dare speak against teachers, I'll be the first person to condemn that person because I started my career as a teacher. And I'll forever defend teachers. Because if anybody have gotten to any level, it is through teachers. Think of doctors, nurses, engineers, planners. They went through the ranks and file with assistance of teacher. So how will NDC parliamentary candidate or the supporters say teachers are common? How on earth? So these are cheap propaganda, and I entreat everybody to treat it with the discontempt it deserves because it's hollow, it is baseless. There is something in philosophy called deductive logical reasoning. Their conclusions is not supporting their base. Their conclusion is not supporting their premise. And this is a pure argumentum ad hominem, pure argumentum ad misericordium, and it's very cheap. And politics now is about that. And I'm telling them, if they have better things to do, they better go and do that than this cheap propaganda because it won't work and it will not fly.
But you say now, send you two, say, assuming without admitting, says Nipano or can some teaching fraternity, do you dissociate yourself from it?
Certainly. I am telling you, and let me say this clear. If anybody dare speak against teachers or any other profession, I will be the first person to condemn that person on no uncertain terms.
Certainly. And a Nippon Okasa, any chief communicator or ordinary member of the party. And
the person who spoke that I heard, that I watched, is not the official spokesperson for the party. Neither is he the spokesperson for the campaign. I listened to the video. He was only describing my opponent, that he knows him. He's a teacher and he teaches at P2. And to me, that do not amount to an insult. However, if he made other statement that I am not aware, that denigrates or disgrace or look down upon teachers, I condemn that in uncertain terms. And I take myself out from that or I disassociate myself from that statement. And I'm saying that again. I will never, by words or action, speak against teachers or any other profession or sanction any of my boys or anybody to do same.
It's a view of the individual, no cancer.
Undoubtedly. Okay. Undoubtedly.
What message now? Or because we say all support to work with you, but you have other things to also attend to because of what you might also what final message will you give to the teachers, to everybody, offshore?
My good teachers. I started my career as a teacher. I love teaching. And I can assure anybody, I'll end my career as a teacher. I love naturally to teach. And anywhere I have gone to, anywhere I've taught in 5 different schools in Berekum, including Berekum Secondary School. Anywhere I have taught, anywhere I have given an opportunity to assist in teaching, I have given out my best. And I love teachers. They are my friends. In fact, my official spokesperson is a teacher. I have a lot of teachers on my executives. My friends are teachers. And in fact, once a teacher, always a teacher. So I'm a teacher myself, and there is no way, as I can say, so anybody listening to me to treat what they are saying as cheap propaganda and treat it with all the discontempt it deserves.
Send Banakra on prayer, Ojina Mudima, MPP party, honorable Kwakuneson, as much as so you busiani.
Not at all.
On your busiani.
How? These are cheap things. I don't know what is wrong with them. My mom is from Snase.
And you know what I say no?
Not at all. I am putting this on record once again. I've been hearing them saying, I don't know what is wrong with them. My mother is from Snase. My mother's mother is from Snase. My mother's father is from Katu. My father is from Biadain. My father's mother and father are all from Biadain. And his mother, he so claim, comes from Biadain. So how on earth will he come from Biadain and have a sister who hails from Snase? Does this follow logical reasoning? No, tell me, does this follow logical reason among the Akan community and inheritance?
But for communication purposes, I am
let me say it in tree. Not at all, there be. Me mama free Snase. And I'm mommy papa free Katu. And I'm papa woman mammy and papa nina a free Biadain. And it's all no say ne mammy free Biadain. Ne mammy free Biadain. Or better than when you near or no one casa. And you near bar on to free Snase. I am maternal side of inheritance. Your case will be uncle, will be of Asia. I am maternal inheritance, me wa. Unuya baba, unuya ba. Mimi nuya ba, enya. Or no ne ba, and a young me of Asia. What I say? And this a mimi free Biadain. Na obi free Snase, or your ba. Ne mami free Snase, na me mami free Biadain. Maternally and according to the Akan tradition, there is no way that people can be family members. Yes, you're not free Berekum. So by bigger extension, we may be family members. By saying what I see that is not true. It's unfounded. And I don't know what is wrong with it. I remember one of their health work, Osibiadain. Odu Biadain, me papa friend Yakuma. Yabuadu, Ajadu Kwajo, and Yamakom, or Moba. I omunya free Biadain. Mpapa, Yakuma no. Ne mame a friend amakra ana ono ne papa yenso your friend Ajadu Kwadwo no ne wofa fie aye nana ko mansa fie aye adehibusua abusua fie and I mean papa yakuma wu ye see no okọ obi adan ho no o se no ne papa ne yakuma me papa biological father ono ne papa ne yakuma no wu ye of a consanfie and omusie no I don't know what has come over them because of the large followers large family system na me wo no any dim papa ayabo ne anuonyam ayewo any said the nipa gi atum no oduru ba bia he want to assume my status so that people who love me by transfer effect will transfer their love to him. But that will not work because my family members knows me. And they know that when you come to Biadain, I have a very large family, in fact, the largest family in Biadain. It is clear. And I've lived my life among my family people beyond reproach. I love them, they love me, I partake in all the activities that happens. So my busu yafoni nyina jimitum. Yani omatana sitna kama. And there is no way he can assume the status and they will transfer the love they have for me to him.
But what I know is in one of his campaign touring, and I say a health worker on Patapone Kutri. Horn so say ne papa fee say one free. So I wonder say Asian Babadane Okasebia Dai and I be ana now Abusia Boya and Manekasa because me aware so free Kutri.
Some politicians
free Kutri.
Krobio Bedru Subia free ho. Krobio Subia free ho. And the Krobio Bedru be or Babusia so free ho. Let a butterfly think himself a bird. Let a butterfly think himself a bird and say, baby, I won't free one free ho. Sabi, baby, I mean free. I have snatched Katobi Adain. Mabusia for Nina spread it all along. Mabusia for Bi Okota, Mabusia for Bi or Mpatapo, Mabusia for Bi Ewokutre, and all the communities around. But baby, I try me full my share and I'm making. Anna, a Jumapa, my any abra papa mabo krom ha nipa setani ye ya pra hwehwe ana nipa hwe so ato aba ma me nti se wadwene ye se krobia de obeduru so no obeka se ofiri ho a na se no betimi am yato aba ma wa ese wa nunu ho na sere na da yato aba na duru ho a na so unim abusua fie wabusuafo no se omo abeto aba ma wo
okay eda nursing chairman omo competition
I am say if now listen
me say omo competition pa
no
it's not giving you a headache
in this game listen.
No,
not at all. I am rather giving them. That is. Let me tell you something. They say Berekum is a cool chop. Berekum is a home ground for MPP. Is that not what they have been saying? Stronghold for the MPP. Is that not what they have been saying? How come they launch their regional youth health work in Berekum? How come they are coming to launch their regional campaign in Berekum? How come they are focusing all their attentions in Berekum? If indeed here is a cool job, why don't you go and focus on Banda, where it is not for you, so that you can get that one and add to the 12? Now, yesterday they said they will take 12 over 12. Is that not?
Nga questions what you okay mupa. I don't remember say. Said you hold him ama bahai. Ya oka say we influence. Our kwaya akobo abaso akre. Could it not be say nursing cheme enso team no. Ono so we influence ntina all this anima nyina ba ha. Is it not the same logic na you follow?
No, in campaigning, you maximize your gains in your weak holes and sustain your gains in your stronghold. Now, Berekum, I must say a cool chop. Berekum, the Sabi, among us, the Kraman Kraba, on Benwene. And the Babia, Uber funny cheap, no. Why do you waste your resources there? It doesn't make sense. No, say, Adia Bidaho. Na Ukwaya Ukwakofa. Yakobopa. A farm for say, ye quack of us, Adia Nabana, because the higher the other. Until who how then? At the end of the year, who funny free, cool chop.
But he's showing some influence or part in him. He's able to control and bring things to his doorstep. Is that not the study we are? Said JM share one or no one is that not the same logic?
No. If it is influence, I can now know I'm more lunch on campaign. Wouldn't to me no national executive, but thank you. We are talking about influence at the national level. Influence of the presidency, where I have been able to bring the presidency down to Berekum through all the communities. And you are talking about bringing the region to the Berekum. My goodness. When we are talking about president, we are degrading to vice president. When you have been able to bring a president to Berekum, now obviously the vice president, about which of the two people are powerful? Is powerful. Which of the two people is powerful?
Assuming said that be as about me bet me the idea. I say honestly about me banana sepe. And on him saying people say about me and boy you
me say. I think me the president na ba. Tire breakers no the idea ni sin na so nyina masa ubusu ani ni nyanko ba de so abofo ye den. Ye de nyanko pon no ankasa aba, o so obi de so abofo aba. So abofo no mo nsum nyame. Nya nyame no mo som no. me nyankopon nankasa ba kroma wo say we de soro abofo aba
finally Berekum na wie oni a teacher for ni asem oni a teacher
make up professor
anti me zebra na oni a teacher for ni
because I was speaking to teachers, you know, teachers will like speaking English. Many a teacher for ni asem me do teacher for me started my brabo so church ni. I love that profession. Obuoni anidi eni ahobrase me salute to all teachers.
Denis asem so twu hu free hu
se na asem na okan ya mete ye no a na ote so nim boy no na boy no ye obi ochade P2. That statement alone do not amount to insult. However, so can some fufro bi amante anaminhu ye I did teacher for atama me twi me ho free ho na me pa chaw e wa teacher for ho. However, the okan ye no nko amahwe ne de nko ade a it is not an insult to teachers because myself I am a teacher and that Nana Asuma is not my family member. Just that Ofribiada and Papa Fribiada. Me Frisnase. Nana Asuma also a champion. I am in Papa. Ninu penny and I didn't call police. What I say? What I say? Auntie, I don't want to go there. Uncontested, but I respect him. He's a noble person who has lived his life very well. I respect him, and I don't want to go there because uncontested position be Nibusu and Nibi na contest here. Let's leave him out. So I don't want him to come into this conversation.
We don't have any personal problem with Nelson Chirame.
Not at all. Believe you me. About one tea, politics in tea. Trust me, many will be anyakada. I rather man in parliament. Say about one tea, politics in tea, many pabayaka. But pause. So Bibi bet me at many Christo don't tell. Bibi owa, a bet me at many Christo don't tell. Politics in tea. Many will be anyaka, many will be anyasam. Makuma mfita ya kansi na ya ko bi e kanasem de ye ba wi Berekumfo bagina tum de akwanya na ma no se ye me a megitum so obeta amachi am yaye na ba o me so be ye me ye nyina beta amachi am yaye adwuma no
eda ya beta wase
me da mase bebre awrade nhyira mo